So lately, I've been getting the same question over and over again. So I thought I would make a video to talk about it. Everybody's been asking me what is the number one biggest thing they can do that can take just a regular vacation and turn it into something amazing. So that's what we're going to talk about today. All right, welcome back to my channel, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. As I said, today I'm going to talk about the number one question that I've been getting lately. But before I do that, I just want to let you know next week I'm going to be diving into an entire series on planning vacations to Hawaii. Because I have a lot of clients that are wanting to go there now that they're starting to open back up again and don't have quite as many quarantines, and hopefully won't have any quarantines soon. And so I wanted to do an entire series on that. I teach people kind of island by island some of the best places to go and cool things to see and things of that nature. But I could do that for any destination. So if there are other destinations that you would like to see, please go ahead and put them in the comments, and then I can do videos on those as well. Okay, so let's dive into what I wanted to talk about today. And that is the number one question I've been getting lately. What can people do to really make the difference between just having a regular vacation and something amazing? So anyone can really just go pop on Expedia, buy a vacation package, say it comes with a hotel and a flight and a rental car, and call it a day. But that would be a great vacation. But honestly, you can take vacation planning a lot farther and make a huge difference in your experience of your vacation. And the biggest thing, the answer to that question, what makes it the difference between just kind of okay and something really amazing, is logistics. Now, this is both an easy answer and a complicated answer all in one. So logistics are all of the tiny little details that make the experience meh or great. Kind of like if you go to a restaurant and it's just a regular chain restaurant and the waitress, the hostess seats you and it's a regular average experience, versus if you go somewhere and they are, already know your order and want to present to you your order. They already know your favorite drink and have it waiting for you when you arrive. They call you by name. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between just a regular experience, not that it's bad, but something between that and something amazing. So in vacations, it's all about logistics. And as a travel professional, we have the experience to know, okay, these are some of the things that we should plan for and look at and pay attention to. But as the average traveler, you may or may not think of that. So what I usually do, if you're not wanting to use a travel agent, you're wanting to do it on your own, this is the trick that I tell people to do. Sit down and visualize your entire trip from the moment you leave your house and to the moment you return to your house. And you want to visualize the entire process and see if there's anything you can pre-plan or prepare for that could make it a much better process. For instance, if you are leaving and you're going to fly, say, and it's going to be, you're going to be leaving at a popular time, TSA is going to be crazy. Maybe you have a bunch of little kids going with you and it's going to be kind of a juggle to keep them all in line and get through the airport. What about visualize, okay, this is going to happen. What can I do to prepare for that or make that smoother? For instance, you can ship your luggage ahead of you. So it's already waiting for you at your destination when you arrive. That's one thing. You can also get a membership or find a way to take advantage of the luxury, airline suites in the airports. Sorry, can't talk today. But the first class suites in the airports for the specific airlines. See if there's a way that you can buy a day pass perhaps, or if you have a membership with that airline, if you can upgrade and use that feature, or there are memberships that give you access to a bunch of different luxury lounges or first class lounges around the world actually. Is there a way you can get access to that so that it's far more comfortable? You have food for the kids, everything's just smoother and easier in the airport. Also get you through boarding earlier and a couple other things. So think about things like that. Having certain things available to you. You're going to need this. You're going to need this. Visualize your entire vacation that way and start thinking about the little things that will make it the difference between everything running smoothly and taken care of and pre-thought out versus just happening and, oh, now I have to deal with this because this popped up and I wasn't really planning for it. So also when you get to your destination, little things like, have you changed time zones? In the case of Hawaii, if you're on the mainland and you're going to Hawaii for the first time, chances are that first morning, you're going to be up super early in the morning, because on the mainland, you're either 3 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours ahead of Hawaii. So that first morning, you wake up super early. That doesn't have to be a bad thing. That might be a good time to plan one of your early morning sunset activities and take advantage of being up that early that first morning. Little things like that. You know, what at the hotel can you have planned ahead of time? Can you ask for certain pillows that you know your family needs or loves? Can you ask for a certain location? Ask for certain gifts to be delivered to your room? You know, think of everything that could possibly, throughout your entire trip, think of all the little details that would make a difference. Are you going anywhere? Like, for instance, are you going hiking, snorkeling? Do you need special equipment for that? Do you need to plan ahead for that? What kind of entertainment do you want to have? You know, all of those things. So that is really the key, is thinking through the entire process and deciding what little extras you can add in that will make your vacation really honestly, it's the difference between making or breaking your vacation, because it can make everything nice and smooth and easy. One little thing about that, also, make sure when you're doing that and thinking of logistics that you add in travel insurance, because that is the ultimate catch-all. If something goes wrong, that is what's going to save you, get your money back, help you while you're gone. So always add travel insurance in. If that's one piece of advice that we've learned over COVID, is please, please add travel insurance in. Alrighty, so that is it for today. That's all I wanted to talk about. Now, if you are planning to hit the road this year and you would like some feedback from a travel agent, even if you don't want to use an agent for your entire trip, if you just want to be able to bounce some things off of them, maybe ask them to look up some prices, we now offer that feature in our website. So if you want to take a look at that, and then otherwise, if you are planning something, take a look at these videos here. And other than that, I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.